Hey everybody, it is that time of year. Kiddos are going back to school. And that reminds me of a patient of ours. When kids go back to school, the nurse will come in or they'll go to the nurse's office, whatever it is, and they'll do scoliosis checks. So kids will bend forward. The nurse will tell them whether or not she thinks they have scoliosis. So they'll usually send a letter home with the kid. Sometimes people will reach out to a doctor, sometimes people won't. Well, this girl, her family, they did reach out to the doctor, and when they went in for the consultation with the orthopedic surgeon, he said right now, yes, it is a scoliosis, but it's mild enough that we will just watch and wait and see what happens. And then fast forward a few years, she graduates high school, and she's throughout high school, getting minor back pain, back issues, some neck pain, occasional headaches. And shortly after high school, I think she said it was her first year of college, she went back to the doctor to see if anything could be done, and her scoliosis had definitely progressed, but it had progressed to the point where the doctor said your curve is too big for bracing, but it's not big enough for surgery, so there's really nothing we can do. We can give you some pain relievers to help alleviate the pain, but that's about all we got. So she dealt with back pain and headaches and all this stuff for years, and every now and then she would go back to the doctor, and they would tell her there's really nothing we can do until it gets bad enough. And the sad thing is, that is our medical system right now. We wait until things get bad enough, and then we give somebody a medication or some kind of drug to cover up the current symptom or the current problem until it gets bad enough to where medication can no longer alleviate the pain or discomfort, and then ultimately becomes a surgery. Well, for this young girl, well, she's not super young anymore, she's in her late 20s, one of her friends said, hey, you should go check out my chiropractor. She had been to multiple chiropractors before. Again, a lot of people were telling her there's nothing that can be done for this. And she comes in, and we were sitting down doing her very first day, her initial consultation. We're just sitting there talking, and I said, there is something that can be done. We can, our best hope is really to stop it from getting worse. Instead of just waiting for it to get worse and then try to do something about it, let's either try to slow it down or stop it if we can. And I was able to pull up a couple of X-rays of some patients that we have that have scoliosis, and they've seen some good results. And when I pulled up those X-rays and she saw the changes in somebody's spine, she started breaking down in tears. This is the first time anybody's ever told me that there's something that can actually be done. I said, look, we're going to do our very best to get your body in a healthier position and get your body healing and functioning the way that it's supposed to. Fast forward a few months, this was her initial X-ray when she first came into our office. 1 month later, this was her spine. And then at her first wellness exam, this was her spine. And every time we would go over her results of her X-ray, she would be worried beforehand. She'd almost be in tears, just hoping that, it's getting better. And then when we would do the exam, do the review, again, she would be in tears because she didn't believe this was possible. So you don't have to have scoliosis to get adjusted to see change in your spine. You don't have to have back pain. You don't have to have neck pain. You don't have to have headaches or migraines or an organ shutting down to get chiropractic care. Whether the symptom goes away or not, every single human being is better without pressure on their nervous system. Whether that's 1 degree of change, whether that's 10 degrees of change, or whether their spine stays the exact same, all of that is progress. So I know you guys know we do friends and family events all the time, but you don't have to wait for a friends and family day event to refer somebody into our office. It's a simple process. They can either reach out to Myra or they can go to the link. If you scan this QR code with your phone, you can go to this link, sign up for an appointment, and see what can be done, not only to get people out of pain, not only to reverse disease processes, but really to create happier, healthier humans. I just want to let you guys know we love you. We appreciate you guys and girls. And we look forward to growing old with each and every one of you and living our lives to its utmost, fullest potential, thriving all the way until we grow to 100, 120, however we want to go. All right, guys.